Hello, my name is Alison Balnar, and I am a Canadian actress from Guelph, Canada. I'm here today to talk to you guys about moving from my home country to Los Angeles and everything that I've kind of gone through, and hopefully by the end you guys can relate if you're considering moving from a foreign country. So I'm very fortunate to have moved here, and I feel very grateful for this experience. Of course, it's been filled with some challenges, but also some fantastic moments. So I think the biggest challenge overall that everyone can probably relate to once you guys decide to move here is this concept of starting fresh. For instance, the logistics of living here. You have to figure out which neighborhoods to move to, and I had no knowledge of this. What rent I should be paying, because it is quite expensive, so that's something to consider. Driving, you probably need a car, and that can be also expensive but very worth it. Getting your driver's license, figuring out the tax system, all of these kind of details that you take for granted in your home country, and when you come here you're completely starting over and trying to build up that understanding. The second idea of this whole starting fresh thing would be starting over and not knowing anyone when you move here. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's actually quite a wonderful, eye-opening experience because you just realize how wonderful people are wherever you go. Of course, you're leaving your support system of your family and friends back home, but you soon learn to build your own support system here in LA. And I think as an actor, that is so important to have because this industry can be filled with so much rejection and fear and this whole daunting word of no. So I think having that support system is so crucial. That's also something to think about. You're starting fresh with the people that you're meeting. Another idea of this starting over concept is breaking into the American film industry. So perhaps you have knowledge of wherever you're from, that film industry and how that operates. For me, I had knowledge of the Canadian industry, but then when you come here, it's about building your toolbox as an actor and understanding the map of LA, where the big casting studios are, who the agents are, where to submit yourself if you're doing self-submissions, and how it just generally operates in Los Angeles. Something that you'll quickly notice if you are moving here is that there is a great sense of community with foreigners. Everyone can relate to each other. We've all had to sacrifice things back home, maybe financially, physically, mentally. It's been a daunting experience, but you'll soon see that so many people endure this, and it's a great community. I've met so many wonderful producers from South Africa, Brazil, actors from Australia, Mexico. Everyone comes together and supports each other. So knowing that there is that sense of community is so helpful when making the decision to move here because it is quite a welcoming community, and I'm so grateful for that. One final thing I wanted to leave you guys with is pursuing this industry can be overwhelming for so many different reasons, and it can be very discouraging. But if you are a foreign actor, producer, director making the move to LA, that takes so much courage and perseverance. When you consider how much it took for you to just make the move, that should give you confidence in pursuing the industry, because if you can do that, you can do a lot of things. So I hope this was helpful. I just wanted to share with you some experiences that I've had, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. And thank you so much for watching.